Hi everyone, I have got a few perfumes to share with you, my feelings about them. There is obviously a description coming with this review, but mainly about how it makes me feel. In the last couple of months, I've got about 4 new perfumes, and one of them is absolutely not new to me, something I've already knew from my childhood. I talk to you about it in a minute, but firstly I wanted to talk about something I bought blindly by recommendation and not knowing what the actual scent is. Just went by description and recommendation, as I said. So I am really happy with this. When I got this bottle perfume, it reminded me of my ex-colleague I used to work with, and thankfully she was a lovely lady, so I haven't got bad association with that, but I managed to build my own how I feel about myself being in this cloud of that scent. So without further delay, this is Hermes, and it's Elixir. And I need to learn how to read that. It's marvelous. I think it's de Merveilleux. It's Hermes Elixir de merveilles. Basically, I think it means it's marvelous. So it is Oriental fragrance for women. Elixir was launched in 2006, so it's not a new perfume. The nose behind this fragrance is Jean-Claude Elena. So how it's described? It's lovely, actually. It really is. It's absolutely beautiful. It's a beautiful bottle. Soft candied orange mush wrapped in chocolate with ambergris, woody notes, warm resins and balms, emphasizing its generosity and sensuality. It's a very intriguing scent. I have trouble actually trying to describe how I feel, but I feel as a woman that's got everything, and maybe that's me, but it's just the way it makes you feel. It's so it's cozy, but it also and it's inviting. Yes, it is inviting. It's more wintry smell. When I looked at notes, I thought that's what it. I even did copy pictures. You can see how wintry it all looks. It's an orange peel and it's amber. There is caramel, sandalwood, oak. It's very oak with orange. If I can say that. It's oak with orange. So basically, I just read you upper notes, middle notes, and base notes. Orange peel, amber, and Siam's resin. And I've noticed that whatever is with resin, any aromas with resin in it, it gives them longevity. It's really interesting because it's elixir. It's very concentrated. Elixir normally contain highest permissible concentration of perfume, and this one is very long lasting. It really is very long lasting. It lasts over a day, more than a day. I wash my hair every other day, so next day scent is still there. It's on a pillow and it's there. It's with you. It's it kind of like many others, and I like the perfumes that make statement. Like many others that I like, it makes statements. It's statements about your presence, so that you claim your space in the wherever you are. So that's how it feels to me. Okay, so back to notes. Orange peel, amber, and Siam's resin is top notes. The middle notes are caramel, Peru balsam, and cedar. And wherever cedar, I think cedar and oak, they always perfectly perfectly, you know, combine, go with each other. Patchouli, oak, incense, sandalwood, tonka bean. Tonka bean give that my new word, stayfulness, longevity. I guess the word is. So it's absolutely beautiful perfume, which is a good addition to collection. I won't say it would be probably my signature smell. I can't work out what is missing there. Probably musk. I don't know. Probably musk, probably Ambraxan. It's absolutely beautiful addition to my collection, and I'm really happy I bought it. Really am. It is expensive. 50 mils. This is 50 mils. I think it's about 100 something. Sorry, 95 pounds, 94 something. So it's just nearly 100 pounds for 50 mils, which is expensive, but it's worth it because you only need one spray. Really, you don't need to like spray all over. The other three are, they're all very different, but they're all marvelous in their own rights. So let me just start with. I bought this for myself after Christmas. I just really fancied it. I had a couple of samples with my orders, and I liked it. I really did. What I didn't have time for to kind of listen to myself for long enough and determine, is it something that really represents me, or is it just nice addition? So to me, it's also nice addition. It's not going to be my signature smell, signature scent. It's more of the just beautiful, really lovely floral, rosy. This is Miss Dior Rose and Roses. It's a new one. And when I bought this, and I was giving this praises to that, I really liked the scent. It's totally different to this, and I can't say which one I like more because they're just so different. And then my son, bless him, he gave me that for my birthday present, another 100 ml bottle. So that is going to be my backup. So this scent, Miss Dior, is a new of Dior, is the newest of scents. What I don't appreciate is that they didn't do perfume, eau de parfum. They did eau de toilette. This doesn't last long at all. It lasts maximum an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, maximum. It all depends on how much you spray. I think they will probably benefit from, expanding this range into variety of concentration, like perfumes, eau de parfum, or even perfume. It's very rosy. So let me read about it. This is from Dior website, and it says, the freshness of an armful of colorful fresh petals, the invigorating energy of citrusy dew. Miss Dior Rose and Roses is a sparkling floral fragrance and profusion of grass roses, refreshed by a zest of bergamot and heightened by the intensity of a white musk note. Vibrant essence of geranium refines the composition with its lemony aromas to faithfully recreate the irresistible scent of an endless field of flowers. A bright pink hue becomes a fragrance that takes hold of you and never lets go. I'm not sure about never lets go, because it doesn't really last long, because it's eau de toilette, but there are other eau de toilettes that last longer. It's something is missing there to make it like hook on you, stick to your skin and stay on. Or maybe it's just me, I don't know. But anyway, the top notes are Italian mandarin, bergamot, geranium essence, which you feel very lightly and very quickly. It settles with a sense of rose. So it's grass, where Dior grow their roses. It's an area in France. Grass rose and damask rose, and base is white musk. So it's a lovely, beautiful spring color, spring scent. It's truly pink. You can say by the bottle, but the actual scent, I always try to sort of correspond the scent with some sort of color. It's certainly pink. It's certainly cool pink, not warm pink, not peach or apricot, that sort of warmer pink. It's a cool pink. And this rose is absolutely, it is like thousands of roses on you, literally. It's really lovely. I hope they make a perfume, and if they make a perfume, I'll buy it. This one is nice. I used it a few times, you can see, but you really need to have a decent sort of amount of spray on you to make it present, so to say. So it's a lovely aroma. Next one, something that's become one of my favorite, absolutely favorites. I had testers, 4 mils they gave me in Tom Ford back in January last year when it was still open, and I since wanted it, and I got it for my birthday from my husband. This is Tom Ford Soleil Neige, and I'm so hooked on that because that gives such a sense of new you, which is something that you get when you're on holidays. But this is not the beach warm tropical holidays. It's skiing holiday in Alps, somewhere, or it could be even in a beautiful field of snow somewhere. It could be Siberia, it could be anything. It could be just fresh winter sense that comes with with January, and it could be also, I think it could be perfectly for other times of the year. Considered to be oriental floral, it probably is because of the ingredients, but what it makes me feel like I am there on the top of the mountain, ready to ski. I don't know. I used to ski very well in the past when I was younger, because I grew up in Russia, obviously. But the actual bottle, the sense is still there. Is how you smell fresh winter. The bottle itself, we'll come to it in a minute, but you can see the silver plate. It's silver, sort of colored plate. This is ceramic. I think it's ceramic. They did say about the bottle. Let's start with the bottle, actually. Contained in an ivory bottle with a silver label, 50 mils and 100 mils. They come, and they also do 30. 50 mils and 100 mils flacon have a sleek architectural look, adding monumental beauty to any vanity. A silver setup box completes the design. So it is silver setup. It's a lovely thing to have on your dressing table or in the bathroom or whatever. I tend to keep it like that. I like it like that. Though the bottle, very monumental, very typical Tom Ford. Okay, scent itself. So what it says there, first of all, on the website: Soleil Neige by Tom Ford is oriental floral fragrance for women and men. For men too. This is a new fragrance. Yes, it was 2019. Soleil Neige was launched in 2019. The nose behind the fragrance is Givaudan. I don't know the name. Givaudan. The top notes are bergamot and carrot seeds, something I never heard before. Middle notes are orange blossom, white flowers, jasmine rose, and Turkish rose. Base notes are benzoin, vanilla, and labdanum, which I don't know what it is. Okay, so a family of the fragrance is fresh. It really is fresh, and I think there was a challenge. It must have been a challenge to keep freshness long. When perfumes are fresh and sort of light versus heavy and dark, they are mainly difficult to keep that freshness, to keep them last long. So it really is beautiful. It does smell fruity, almost fruity, fresh, but freshness is dominant there, not fruitiness, freshness. So key notes are bergamot, jasmine, flower, and lemon. So fragrance description: fresh bergamot, sumptuous pale blooms, and the I need to have glasses on, and the warmth of skin gripping musk evoke to an alpine getaway where winter escapades play out under sky. A perfume that mimics the serene shimmer of sun on snow, and a cool reflection of winter sun brightening with brightening with light. So I think it's so wonderful to be able to capture how the snow on the sun smells. I think it's more of an association with what your feelings are about when you are there in the, surrounded by this, miles of snow and sun reflecting this diamond sparkling rays of light. And I think it's incredible to be able to capture it in a bottle. So that's how it feels. Soleil Neige is the bright side of Soleil. That's what Tom Ford says himself. A polar expression of Soleil Blanc solar floral, radiant with winter light. The scent mimics the shimmer of sun on snow. That's Tom Ford. He's on. And we talked about the bottle itself. It's very long lasting. It is very long lasting. It's Eau de Parfum. And my bottle is 100 mils. It is wonderful, and it's a very beautiful, confident smell again. So I've got now 2 Tom Fords, and Richard's got now Mandarin, whatever it's called. So yeah, we've got, and they're all unisex. I thought it was, I thought it was for women, but apparently it's unisex. Here we go. So this is Tom Ford Soleil Neige, and the last one I promised to keep you intrigued. It's a perfume created by Estée Lauder back in 1968, and it's very intriguing. I remember that, and I remember I was 6 or 7. I was just about to go to school. Yeah, before, and my mom was saying about someone who had this scent. Back then in 70s, it was different. It was a different bottle. It was totally different. And she was saying Estée, and I thought, oh, it's S like Estée. I didn't know it represents name, but this scent and story, I'm sure everybody or many of you know the story behind the creation of that. It's Estée Lauder at the party somewhere in 60s. She saw through glass of her champagne, she saw the light of 2 chandeliers reflecting and penetrating the glass of champagne in the way the light, and it sparkled. And she thought, oh, how wonderful would it be to capture that in the bottle, in the fragrance, which she did. And I must admit, the scent itself, is very confident, but it's very intriguing as well. It's inviting, it's playful. It really does reflect what she was hoping to capture in this bottle. It does. What I say now, they certainly have changed some ingredients. They've changed. I mean, the notes is the same, and scent is still pretty much the same, but similar to Climat by Lancôme. The old version, whatever ingredients they used, they probably were more natural ingredients than synthetic, and I can feel a slight difference in the formula. It's still very long lasting. It's still very beautiful scent. If you like Climat, if you like some other classic perfumes, there is almost borderline with a bit of a Chanel No. 5. So there is some, because of the classics of those times. You see, there is similarity. There is a perfume which I can't stand. Estée Lauder Youth Dew, which I think is just so heavy. It's nothing to do with youth. It's really heavy grandma perfume. I can't do it. This one is really, it does claim your place in the room. You do make a statement. It does. You remember the scent. I like it. I like having it. It's really long lasting. It really is. This one is they say it's pure fragrance, whatever it means. Pure fragrance is probably concentration between eau de parfum and perfume. It's super eau de parfum, so it is more concentrated than eau de parfum itself. It's not expensive. It's £50, I think £52 for 50 ml bottle. The bottle is slightly different now. It's got gold. It used to be silver with blue. And the bottle itself, now they made them all square, and the House of Estée Lauder relaunched several classic perfumes recently, and they put them all in the same sort of bottle, which I don't particularly like. I think the previous, which looked very much like, you know what, it almost looked like that cracked glass. This is crystal, and it really showing the light, how light is playing in the sort of cuts of the glass, cuts of crystal. That's what it should have been, I think. And now it's only just slightly that ripped side, and the bottle is standard. It doesn't tell me the story behind it, you know what I mean? So it doesn't. I don't know why they've done all the same bottles. They recreated them, maybe because they recreated them, and maybe it's a slightly different ingredients or different formula. I like the old one best. It was much better. But anyway, that's the actual. Let me read about the actual perfume. A signature scent, classically feminine yet intriguing, which is true. It is absolutely beautiful. Notes of jasmine, rose, and ylang ylang create a fragrance that is feminine, warm, and sweetly floral. I don't know about sweetly floral. Sweetly would, to me, is more of a lily of the valley, maybe lilac. That probably sweet, but this isn't. Its brilliant top note plays against a rich, sensuous background, which is true. The pure fragrance spray includes a rich concentration of the Estée scent between perfume and eau de parfum. So that's right. My guess was right. Top notes are jasmine, rose, and muguet, whatever it is. Middle notes are coriander, ylang ylang, and orris. Maybe like. Ylang ylang, I think it's something that makes me like perfumes. I've discovered it not long ago when I was doing analysis of. And base notes sandalwood and moss, which is true. It's kind of does get woody at the end. It's when it settles in on your skin. But I absolutely love this scent. I really do. It's very much. It's me. I remember when my mom wanted it so much, and then I was only able to buy it for myself in 90s. I think it was 96. Senior was about 10, must have been, yeah. And I was working for TV company, and I remember it was very strong scent. I think it certainly deserves its place to be, going as a classic perfume in the same way as Chanel No. 5, as many other classic perfumes. I like that Estee more than Chanel No. 5. I think Chanel No. 5 is far too warm for me. This one isn't. It's cool. It's floral. There is sweetness, but it's cool. It's that nice. And I think sandalwood adds on that woodiness, and maybe in terms of feelings it adds on maybe confidence and brilliantness and brightness. So it's bright and brilliant, that smell. So inspiration, I already told you. With its vivid flowers and soft undertones, Estée Lauder Estee was it was the second fragrance created by her. It's the second one. I wonder what the first one was. At the party, Mrs. Lauder noticed that the light from two crystal chandeliers shimmering in a glass of her champagne, and thought how wonderful it would be to capture image of the fragrance. So that's a story. It could be classic signature. It could be signature perfume. To me personally, I would stick with that as a signature versus maybe that one, which is too light, maybe too feminine, perhaps. Don't know. And this is certainly for mature women. If you are age of 18, or I would be honored if young generation watching me. But if you are 18, 20, 23 years old girl, it's not for you. It's for mature women. I think it's for 30 plus, definitely. And it's not because I associate it with my mom or her friends, or just the age of the creation. It's like Chanel No. 5. I don't expect Chanel No. 5 on a 20 years old girl, if that makes sense. So interesting scent. Recommend you to try. It's not expensive. for what it is, for that concentration and the you know, longevity. It's not a bad price. £52 for 50 mils. It's not so bad. So these are my new ones I wanted to share with you. I don't plan any more. The only one thing I've noticed, if you want to increase longevity of your whatever perfume, molecules are brilliant for that. I sprayed molecule on me today, and then I sprayed Estée Lauder, and I felt it's like added strength. It's got a little bit of extra something in it, so it certainly is worth trying. There we go. That's what my Sunday review is about. I'm back in the garden now. I think I'm going to continue my roses. I was cutting the roses down. My wrist hurts. Pruning roses. It's time, and I still need to do in the back garden. So I'll get on with it. I see you very soon. Have a good week ahead of you. I see you later. Bye.